it'd be cool to take a little tiny break about talking about my vision. Although it might be brought up, I wanted to do a get to know me tag. It was requested by actually my best friend Nakeia. I see you. So I thought it'd be a good thing to take a break, especially now that I have reached a few people on this channel, and you guys really don't really know me. And then there has been some things brought up where I feel like this can help address that a little bit. So we're going to do the get to know me tag. I'm going to read the questions off my iPad because it's bigger. Everything is big. I love this iPad. So I'm going to do like general, K-pop, because a few people asked a few questions, but not a lot. And then there's a lot of favorites, so I just put it in its own category. So yeah, starting with general. So what's your name? My name is Navika Asha, and how you spell that is Niveka, and Asha is Asha. Now, I know it does not sound the way it's spelled. A lot of people trip over the I and E, but it's literally Navika. So Navika. And then Asha sounds like Sasha without the S. So Asha, Asha, Asha. So that's really cool. I was able to use that in Chinese class. So the next question is, how did you get your nickname? So everyone knows my nickname is Vika or Vikachu. That's what I go by online, Vikachu. So how I got the nickname Vikachu is that Vika is short for Navika, and Vika is, I met a friend from Japan actually. They came here and I told them my name and I said something, I don't know. And then they started going by, they said Vika Vika, and I was thinking, oh, did you just say what I thought you would just say? Because it sounded like he said Pika Pika, but he said Vika Vika, and I never thought of my name being close to Pikachu, and I'm a big Pokemon fan, so that really made me happy when he said it that way. So I got my nickname from Rue. He has a YouTube channel too, I'll link it below, and he just said Vika Vika, and I just said Vikachu. So that's kind of how I got my nickname. So Vikachu is spelled Vekachuu. I originally spelled it with one U, but because it's very taken in the gaming world, I had to change it to two U's. So yeah, there you go. That's how I got my nickname. How old am I? Oh, should I tell you guys how old am I? I am 27. I don't look it, don't I? Where are you from? I'm from Kentucky, USA. I don't want to give my exact location. What is your birthday? My birthday is May 26th. And do I have any siblings? I have 2 brothers and a half brother. So, yeah, 2 brothers and a half brother. One brother's a year younger than me. Another is 7 years younger than me. Are you in school? No, I actually just graduated a year ago. What did you study? So I studied Asian studies in uni. So basically I was an Asian studies major. I graduated with a bachelor's in Asian studies, and I got a minor in Chinese studies and Chinese language. So I was very happy about that. And I actually enjoyed my major, believe it or not. Do you speak any other languages? So like I said, I graduated with the minor in Chinese language. I speak some Chinese. Now I always tell everyone I can't speak Chinese at all, but there'll be days where I'll be watching like dramas or something. I'll be like, oh, I know what that means. So I speak a little bit. I would say I'm very still beginner level. I do know some Japanese too. I do want to learn Spanish, and I do want to learn Korean one day. What is your eye condition? So, my eye condition is aniridia. It's basically a form of glaucoma, or if I understand that right, it also is. It's basically underdevelops your eye, so it forms half or no form of an iris, and it just makes your eye very undeveloped, and it causes a lot of other issues in the long run. I said in the past, in the long run. What made you start YouTube and Twitch? So if you didn't know, I did a Twitch live stream earlier this week. So I just started. The reason why I started YouTube was because actually I had YouTubes in the past, but lots of things happened, and I always loved doing YouTube, but recently, with what's going on with me vision-wise this year, we did research on YouTube and other sites, and there was not a lot of research on aniridia and hemorrhages. There was not really a lot of people with it, so I thought, hey, maybe I should get myself out there just in case someone else with aniridia comes along the line in the future and sees that they're not alone, because I felt alone. I really did feel alone, and I just hope that my videos help them know that it does happen. There might be something you can do, there might not be something you can do, etc., etc., etc. Also, my YouTube was originally for me, and it still is for me, don't get me wrong. I wanted to create this YouTube to make memories, because the first time someone talked to me about me going blind, they said something about making a photo album. And when I was like, well, I can't see photos at all, so that won't help me. So I thought, hey, instead of doing photos, I can do videos, like a memory YouTube, so like a video memory book on YouTube. And that's how I started YouTube, because I wanted to do a memory book. Plus, with videos, I can just listen to me talk. I don't have to actually look at me talk, so that helped out. And then on the Twitch end, I felt like I didn't know there was already gamers out there that were blind or visually impaired, and you don't really see them much, and I'm in a community where I'm teaching them in a way about my vision problem. So I just felt like, hey, make a Twitch where mostly there's positive vibes and people can come hang out, chill, talk about whatever they want, rant if they need to, like a little home where I'll welcome people with disabilities in general, and just have like a little connection with everyone. Like, there's a little hangout place. It went very well, by the way, this last Monday? I think it was Monday I went live. Anyways, have you traveled? I have traveled. I've been to California, Arizona, Tennessee. I've been to Texas, but yeah, so those are the states within the United States I've been to. I also have been to China twice. I have a video on what happened the last time I went. The first time I went was great. Second time I went, not so much. So I guess I got to see best of both worlds, and that within both trips. If you could do your hair any color, what would it be? Purple. Oh my gosh, purple. If not purple, I would love to do like a purple, blue, pinkish ombre. So I would love to do that, but purple. I have been trying for years, but it never works out. So I'm going to move on to K-pop, the K-pop category. So the first question is, what did you get interested? No, wait, nah. When did you get interested into K-pop? I got interested into K-pop 2008, 2009. And then my big fall in the hole, I call it a K-pop hole. You get pushed in the hole. I got pushed 2015, 2016. So yeah, I've been into K-pop for a while, but it's been interesting, to say the least. Who's your favorite group? My favorite group is BTS. I know that's so basic, but it's BTS for sure. Now my ultimate groups will always be SHINee and Miss A because they got me into K-pop. They're the original groups that got me into K-pop. Favorite girl group at the moment though is probably a tie between Mamamoo, Everglow, and Twice. But Mamamoo be killing me though. What was the first K-pop dance you learned? So I learned Blackpink's "Playing with Fire" for my very first K-pop dance. It took me about a year to learn it because I was lazy, but it took me about a year. But I specifically like to learn groups that are not so hard but a little bit easy, because with the vision problem, it can be a little hard sometimes. I won't lie. Oh, actually, have you ever attended a K-pop concert? I actually attended 2 in 2019 before I graduated, and that was Red Velvet's Redmer concert, and then BTS's Love Yourself concert. So they were amazing. They both were great. I loved every single second. Got me so hyped. It was so great. And that was actually one of my bucket list things, was to go to a BTS concert before I go blind. So that was great. I loved it. I loved it so much. How do you learn K-pop dances with low vision? I get this question a lot, actually, even from my dance team, Cardinal K-pop. So I cannot explain how I do it. I want to do a YouTube video on how I learn the dances. I do it like majority sighted people do. It's just basically learn from a dance video, or dance practice, or a fan cam. So I usually learn that way. The best way I can explain it with the low vision part though is that I have to specifically zoom in on every single part of their body. Now that sounds so wrong and so weird, and I still miss a lot of details. So that's why I'm grateful that I'm on a dance team, because they correct me on everything that I do wrong. And I appreciate it so much. But literally, like, I have to zoom in on the hands, and then like the bad part is that some groups have like it's like a color pattern. So if they're very light skinned and the video is very bright, I can't see their hands. Their hands blend in. And then I think the best groups I had was ITZY and Twice, when they have the red background for their dance videos, like with Icy or Feel Special. Yeah, so those dances were easier for me because everything blended in right. But usually I had to zoom in on the hands, zoom in on the feet, zoom in on the legs, all of that. It is a long process, and from what I can tell, I can learn fast, but at the same time, it's really hard. Like I said, it's kind of hard to explain. I always feel like I'm coming off rude when I explain in a way sometimes with certain words I use, but I get the job done. And I would love to teach one day a dance, and I'm going to try to do that on Twitch because someone asked. But yeah. That is a very popular question, so I'm glad I got asked. Do you have a ultimate bias? I would say Suga Minyoongi from BTS for sure. I do have a type though, from what I can tell. Anyone with a gummy smile, I love them. So anyone with a gummy smile in the K-pop world, I love them. And then the last category is favorites, so I'm gonna go through this fast. Color, my favorite color is purple. Favorite ice cream is vanilla. I know I'm basic. Or sometimes I really love Reese's ice cream, so that is a favorite. Favorite food is tortellini, 3 cheese tortellini. Love that. I love me some cheese. Favorite drink, lemonade. I'm very basic. My favorite TV show. I don't watch a lot of TV, so I would have to say maybe The Closer or Major Crimes. I really like very diverse, and the cast was very diverse, so I like more diverse shows. Yeah, favorite show. Yeah, I think that would be it. My favorite anime is Clannad or Clannad. I do not know how to pronounce it, so if you know how to pronounce it right, please tell me in the comments, but it's Clannad for sure. My favorite movie. My favorite movie of all time is Harry Potter. I just love all the movies. Even if they're bad, I'm just like, oh, I love the Harry Potter world. My favorite book. Actually, I really love the Chicken Soup for the Soul books. Those were my favorite growing up. I can't see enough to read. Like, I just don't like reading, but my favorite book would be those because they're so random and they're so, I just connected better with those books. Animal is a panda. I love me some pandas. My favorite song. I don't. I would say my favorite song of all time is Cyndi Lauper's "Time After Time," but right now it's Everglow's "La Di Da." So, my favorite scent is coconut. I'm a walking coconut. And my favorite store, I love Hot Topic. I'm a walking Hot Topics. I'm a walking Kohl's. Walking Bath and Body Works. I love Target too, so I got 4 favorite stores. And then the last one is my favorite game. My favorite game is probably Need for Speed. Before I lost my vision, I loved Need for Speed and Dead or Alive. I know a lot of people don't like those games, but I love those games. Grew up on those games. And then my favorite mobile game is Tsum Tsum. And that is very colorful for me, so I rely on mostly color, and with all the color patterns that I get on that game, it helps a lot. So that's my get to know me. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you got to know me a little better. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.